All right, welcome back to Next Door Racer. So today I have been inspired to do the Nurburgring in the Ferrari 488 Challenge Evo, and I think it's a really cool car. Recently watched Misha drive it in real life in Dubai as well as in Sim, and I want to give it a shot here and do it at full tilt on the Nurburgring. And see how I could handle it. It is a very feisty car with not as much aero as a typical GT3 car, and so I'm going to do some laps here, and I've already set it to 30-minute practice session. Definitely not going to go 30 minutes. I don't think I have that in me. However, we're going to make sure this car has enough fuel to make it at least 2 laps. Default amount is usually not enough to do more than a lap and a half. So let's double check that first. Yep, so let's go in and double the fuel just to be safe in case we decide a 3rd lap or something, in case the others go horribly wrong, which is possible, just seeing how this car is. After seeing Misha drive it and knowing how powerful it is, I'm going to leave the TC on the way it is by default, and so we're not going to turn it down. I have a feeling it's going to still slip around no matter what, so let's get it started here. And so, get that thing turned around. I gave them the rear tires a little bit of warmth before we get running here. We're going to drive this like normal, like we're really there in person. Won't break the speed limit. Let's pretend, this for my future trip to Germany, let's pretend that this is how, I got to practice for the real thing, so. Here we go. $250 at the hill. Oh yeah, already getting the rear to slip out, even in TC3. Already just bumps the wall with the car, so that's a good start. It's not showing any damage, so we'll pretend that didn't happen. Hit that curb. The car is so low, I bounced off the curb before the tire hit. Over the curb. Tight. And a little bit late on that turn, on that exit there, but we made it work. Again, tires are not fully up to temp. I'm already pushing it like they are. Okay, there we go. Nice. Just a hair over 200 kilometers per hour coming out of that exit. Careful there, not buzz the grass or it'll pull you out off into the field. Especially with slicks, there's no coming back. Compression bump, got some scrapage right there. Always very careful on this turn with high power cars. You can get out of hand really quick there. I was very conservative. Slight lift, just barely tap the brake there. Gonna get turned in here early. Apply the power a little bit. Feels unnatural to go into 6th gear before this turn. Okay, there we go. Oh, a little bit of slide there. This is my favorite corner to slide in. Not as much slippage in TC3, thankfully. I can bet that with TC off in this car, you would be sideways really fast and into the wall. I don't want to live on the curbs, but I'm trying to take full advantage of the track here. Down 1 gear, get turned in early, apply the power. Oh, in the grass. Saved it. Nope. No off-track warning or anything, thankfully. Very lucky there. Here's the carousel, which I am horrible at. Rear end slippage there. So don't think that the TC being on really does save you completely. It is very much an animal still. Having to hold back even with these settings. Being a little bit conservative in these turns before I really feel it out. It's always tough when you're on the first lap getting a handle of the car. You don't want to give it everything on the first shot because you just don't know exactly how far it can go. It handles very similar to GT3 cars. Just has a little bit less front grip in my opinion. Power's there though. I'd say it probably feels a little bit faster than a GT3 car. Alright, last turn. Try to get this right and not understeer. There we go. A 635 on my first try. That is not bad. It's a very fast car. Got plenty of fuel for another lap. Gonna come in here blazing fast. Who cares about penalties? Who cares about cones? Going for VMAX at the start line and the time reset. .273. Ooh, a little hot there. Squirrely. Oh man, off in the grass. Hey, it didn't count. It didn't count. They didn't call it. I'll take it. Not going in the 6th there. That's just too much. This is already pretty wild. Over the curve, touching the grass. You can't drive like this on a typical TF day. That is not going to happen. It's nice to have the track all to yourself. Back on throttle. I think I was going faster through there than last lap, but hard to say without time differential on the screen. Compression. Not sure who's calling me, but thanks for the interruption. Ooh, boy. Always silence your telephones, folks, when you're on the Nürburgring. You don't need that sort of distraction. Ooh, hit that bump real hard. Bump. The curb, I mean. A little bit late into that turn, but it worked out. My scary turn right here. Ooh, that was good. Very good. At least in my opinion. Alright, my favorite uphill section. A nice long climb. Downshift. Oh no! Ooh, that was a close one. I was not sure if I was going to make that. I should have stayed in the throttle. It would have been fine. I was on the very, very edge. Thought that was going to be a wall hit. Got me freaked out. Carousel, let's see if we can get it right. That wasn't bad. I'm gonna say it's the best, but I maintained speed and I stayed in the groove. That was much tighter than last time. Really, these turns are just all about get that turn in early. Earlier is better. Don't be late because you'll go into a wall. And if you're gonna be late, you better be on the brakes quick. Can't imagine another track that's more conducive to left foot braking than Nürburgring, because it's just turn, brake, turn, brake, turn, brake. Well, I guess it's the other way, right? It's brake, turn. I love this section so much, but you can really lose the whole thing right here. Ooh. Alright, last turn. We'll make the best of it. Turn in, turn in, turn in. Throttle, throttle. I think my speed could have been a little bit better coming out of that. Only shaved off a second. I think we have enough fuel for one more lap, so let's do it. One more lap. We're going to come into grid really fast here. No lift. It's hard to believe that, yeah, my last lap must have not been that great considering it's only 1 second, even with starting the lap that much faster, mile an hour, or kph. Did the same thing there, late. Yeah, can't go in the grass this time. That probably lost me the most time on the last one. Come on, turn in. It's tough with this car because if you don't feel like you're getting the turn in, you want to lift in the throttle, but realistically, sometimes you need that extra rotation from the throttle input, so it kind of screws you over mid-corner if you wimp out. Sort of have to commit with this car because the lack of front downforce. Compression bump. A little bit late there, but I made it. Ooh, a little bit of a slide there during braking. Caught the edge of the grass there at the last two. Almost sent me off. Yep, ate that curb. I feel like the front is not grabbing as good as it should be. I don't know if they're... Yeah, I can see the fronts are getting a little toasty there. Overdriving the front. Woo! That front left is warm. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it did not want to stop for me. Just hit the car. That's going to affect the lap time a little bit. So we're going to assume lap 2 is going to be the best. So at this point, since I've already hit the car, let's just go all in. No holding back. See if we can make that time up and come up with a better lap 3. Or if we've just thrown it in the trash already. got a decent uphill start. I don't know if that'll be enough to really make a difference. Oh, that was not my best entry. Cut it in too early. Carousel again. Can I do any better? Can I do any better? Debatable. Let's foot to the floor coming out of it. Understeer. Probably didn't need to shift all those times, but oh no, we're off. Slid right off. That's what I get for pushing too hard. Really didn't even feel like it was gonna stick. All 4 tires just slid right across the track. I mean, it didn't wreck it, but it won't be fast. Touch grass again. This is not going to be the best lap. Almost feels like the slicks are giving out. I mean, I know they're not, but they just don't feel as confident as the second lap. Even like right there, that didn't feel right to me, but it could just be overdriving it. Trying to squeeze that extra second out. Don't want to turn there, but it's not the worst. Back on power pretty quick. Alright, last turn. Gotta make this exit good. Make up for all the other bad crap. Pretty deep in 6th gear on the exit. It's a good exit, but no. Was not good enough. I was still 0.09, so 90 thousandths slower. But that's not bad considering all my mishaps. So there it is. That is 3 laps around in the Ferrari 488 Challenge Evo. An incredible car. Yeah, tell me what you think in the comments. How good or bad was it? I'm sure it's not up to spec on something. You know, you don't want me to drive in your car based on this, I'm assuming. Especially if you owned one of these babies. I'm sure it's many millions of dollars. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and there will be more to come like this. Thank you.